Hold on. I may have figured it out. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I got it. My mic got slid, and now. Okay, I got it. Alright, we're good now. So, what happened is, my mic got slid off, so there's like a mute button on it, and it got slid to the mute part, and now we're good. And by the way, so I've been waiting for my parents to hopefully go to sleep, and they're still partying hard, so we'll probably hear all sorts of music, and if they come in here, you know, to talk to me or something, I'll just yank my mic out real quick, and we'll see how it's going. But how's it going, Midway? Hope you're doing alright, but I don't know if you read the title or not, but we have a piebald whitetail to go kill. I found him today. He's gonna be at that zone, which it's kind of unfortunately placed. Just have to see. But I also killed a lot of bucks, and I have not really closed my game to get respawns, so we'll see what happens. And with the news of apparently a new great one, we have a lot to talk about. So I'm super excited. I haven't played Call of the Wild for a while. Me either. I'm starting to get, with the cooler weather, I'm starting to get the drive to play a little bit more. I don't know what it is, because it's like really cold where I am. Or well, at least, you know, it's 46 right now, which is freezing for this time of year in November. But I got on for a bit, and the first thing I saw was a track for an albino ram. Okay, oops, let me get out of the tree. So like an albino bighorn sheep, I'm guessing. Yeah, I would definitely have been tracking that. That's one thing that I really want. So we're gonna try to kill this. So yeah, I found this whitetail. I think what was I hunting? I think I was hunting bobcats, or trying to, and I picked up a disturbed veg, and it was a piebald whitetail. So yeah. Wait for this chat to roll in. I just want a diamond whitetail. I have not seen any in a little while. Well, there's our piebald. I actually did not. I need to start hunting this zone a little bit more. I didn't realize there were this many bucks on it. Well, there he is. He's not huge, but hey, America, I see you. I see you in here. Came here just in time. We're about to take out this guy. What was that? Is that a bobcat? Holy crap. That's the, I want to see, just because it's a bobcat, what is it? Ranger. No, yeah, your name is Ranger. Quit pushing me. I got pretty lucky on my initial spawn whitetail. I got pretty lucky. I think I had a diamond, and I got a respawn of a diamond. So how's it going for me? Everything's going great. Between IRL hunting, I've already killed 2 deer this year with my bow. I'm on a roll. So, are we ready to go ahead and take this guy out? Oh wow, he turned. Wow. Hold on. Should we have a little bit of fun with this? What do y'all think? I think we should have a little fun. If you can't see the handgun in my inventory, that's kind of what I'm shooting for. So let's go kill this thing with the handgun. Cause why not? Alright. So the reason I want to shoot this, I'll probably end up shooting another one with the pistol. Why are we attentive? Let's not do that. My wind is terrible. So, okay, I'm gonna have a serious question, and I'm gonna decide. So, do we shoot this guy with the pistol? Cause I want to shoot my great one with the pistol, and I want to do a huddle mount with 3 pistol kills. So we already have the diamond that I killed with the pistol. So do we shoot this rare with the pistol? That's a small rare, or do we hope for a bigger rare, maybe like a melanistic or something? I'll let y'all figure it out what y'all want to do. Whatever is decided, do we shoot this guy with the pistol and just put him in the multi-mount being smaller, or do we wait for a bigger one? America's mad. I don't know if that's... What's wrong, America? I need to know. Okay, that's... Okay, there's a bobcat, I think. Wait for bigger? Okay, so we're going to shoot this guy with the rifle then. Alright, so he's about to go down. Alright, he's alert. What gun did I just shoot him with? Please, did I? Oh, great. Spine shot. Gotta love it. Great. Smoked him in the spine. We're definitely gonna mount him still. He wouldn't have been anything special, but definitely just smoked him in the spine. He'll be alright. All's good in the world. You figured out that your favorite game servers are shutting down? What do you mean by that? I'm so sorry he looks smaller. No, he is pretty small. There's nothing really to apologize for. I mean, I literally just spine shot him. I mean, I don't really care about him. All is good in the world. I'm still gonna mount him, and he'll definitely go in the main lodge. Multiplayer servers are shutting down forever. What game are we talking about here? They floated right up here for us. The only piebald I have for Whitetail is a 2-point that I have mounted. The other one I have is definitely a lot bigger than this guy. It was a gold. So, that's why I don't care too much about it. But he would have just been a silver anyway. It's kind of an interesting rack. All's good with it though. He wasn't really anything special anyway. Every single Halo game on the Xbox 360. So I don't really know a lot about Halo, but I know that people love that game. So I can definitely understand. Like we'll just put it in reference. If servers shut down for Call of the Wild, I'd not be happy. So I'd definitely get not being happy about it. But we get to mark that down for a kill on the Great One grind. It's our first rare, the grind. Even though I'm pretty sure he was initial spawn. How many kills are we at? Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I definitely just miscounted that 100%. Alright. We're at 145. So what's the new great one I'm talking about? So, in last Tuesday's live stream, EW... so I didn't watch it. This is just what I've heard. There has been some stuff that I've mentioned, and I have theories. And so, but apparently what I've heard is they really like to use the word great in the entire stream. And they were putting emphasis on it and all that. So that's what I heard. And then also, they've put something out about how something great is coming to the game this coming up Tuesday. So in 4 days, something like that, 3, 4, I'm not going to take the time to figure it out. In a few days, something great is coming to the game. And it said that it can either be hunted on Teawara and Hirschfelden. So it's either, so that narrows it down to European rabbit, fallow deer, or red deer. And like the only thing that makes sense is it's a great one. If they're emphasizing the word great and everybody thinks it's a great one, all this. So I think personally it's a red deer. And the reason why I think that is because they posted a community poll tab on YouTube, EW did, and it was like, which of these great ones would you be most excited to see come to the game. And the only one that was on Hirschfeld and Teora that was on the list was a red deer. So that's what I think it is. Have I ever looked up a person named Bama Bass and he lives in Alabama like you? Yes, I do know who you're talking about. I really like his content a lot. And yeah, he's seems to be a pretty cool guy. He lives down there on the bay. Or not really. Is it Mobile Bay? It's bad that I live in Alabama and don't know that. So how do I shoot almost every buck but one in this zone? I mean, there's two. One of them's a 85 to 100 though. Watch, I'll make perfect shots on both of these. Okay, why didn't my gun fire? Okay, we'll just. Yep. Never fails. Mess up the piebald, but I'll do that. Shoot a great one. Red deer will look huge. I want to. See, I almost want it to be a fallow deer just because my fallow deer grind on Teora is pretty good. Like, I can kill 40 fallow deer in a run fairly easily. So for just the purposes of getting a great one, I'm kind of hoping it's fallow deer, but I think it's going to be. I'm happy either way because I have a pretty decent red deer grind on Quattro set up. So either way, they're going to be grinds that I already have set up. So I'm pretty excited about that. I definitely feel like it's going to be red deer though. Just because that's what the community's wanted, and so I definitely think it'll be a red deer. And apparently, they've kind of hinted towards it. We don't know for sure, but there may be hints for a new map also coming up in this new update. Because usually we get a map every December. Every 6 months we usually get a new map. So December would be 6 months from when we've got Rancho. So there'll definitely be some conspiracy stuff going on there. I'm already going to take a wild guess and say that I think it's going to be a second Africa map. But that's just me. He's making a pond, Bama Bass is. I know. Oh, yeah, the big, the big one. I know which one you're talking about. Like the $1 million pond or whatever. I know what you're talking about. I have a new favorite song. I have one too, actually. What's your new favorite song? And then I'll tell you mine. How many kills did I say we were at on the great one? I think I said 145. There's a new 2, will make 147. I'm keeping up with it on pencil and paper with tally marks. So we've got some Fortunate Son. That's a good one. I like that one. I have that one on my playlist. So I made a playlist on Apple Music, and here I can go check real quick. It has, let's see, is this the playlist? Yeah. It has 287 songs in 17 hours and 48 minutes. So yeah, just a few songs. Just a few. And so my favorite song, I did say I'd tell you mine. My favorite song, at least at the moment, is Loving Her Is Easier Than Anything I'll Ever Do Again by Waylon Jennings. That goes one, and He's Behind the Dough. But yeah, that's my favorite song. I'm a big Waylon fan. But Fortunate Son's a good one. I love old rock. There's a new band named Kaleo. Probably, I've read that name before though, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I definitely have read that name before. Makes some good music. I feel like I've heard their songs before. Like, that name looks so familiar. I'm very much into like the older country though. This is definitely where I sit. Don't get me wrong, like I like what's it, Clearwater Creedence Revival. Pretty sure that's what it is. Like, I like all their stuff. I like older rock. I'll listen to anything, pretty much, but if I had to pick, you know, that one genre, that's my favorite. Do I have TikTok? I do not have TikTok. I do not. Let's see. Let me go check this spot. I really don't have very many good spots to hunt whitetail. So after we do maybe one run or something, I'll kind of leave it up to y'all on what we go hunt. I've still not gotten my diamond moose. I've not played, but I still have not gotten my diamond moose. They use one of his songs in it. Okay. What do you know what the name of the song is? I may know the name of the song. So there's always those 3 deer in that herd, but I'm nervous to shoot them. I mean, I really don't have anything to lose. I'll shoot this buck just to see what happens with the herd. What was that? Go ahead and turn that off. I don't know why my phone's yelling at me. Did that doe hop in front of that? Or did I just miss altogether? I think I just missed altogether. When you get a chance, way down we go. See, that's the one I know. Way down we go. Okay, that's the one that I know. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure he did that one, but I didn't want to say something to make me sound like an idiot. But yeah, I do know that one. It's Bad Blood. Way down we go. And, alright, I'm going to screenshot this on my phone just so I see this. Have you heard what's going on in Spain? That volcano eruption? That's probably something I shouldn't be laughing at. But no, I do not know anything about a volcano eruption. So recently, this is a good story. I went to Key West, which is like the southernmost point of the U.S., like one of the little key islands in the tongue twister, one of the keys in Florida Keys. And so I don't know if y'all know anything about the key deer, but they're the smallest species of deer in North America. It's a whitetail subspecies, and we got to go, and my dad, my buddy, my best friend, and we rented out a Jeep with like no top on it and whatever, and we went to the Big Pine Key. That's where they're located, and we saw, I think we saw 32 deer. But so pictures in the internet do not do them justice. They're so small. Like some of them, I mean, they're just tiny. Like, they're not, if you think of a mailbox, they're not half as tall as a mailbox. Some of them aren't. The biggest buck that we saw was probably about half as tall as the mailbox at the shoulder. But I mean, they were fighting in the middle. The main highway on the island we rode down, and then 2 bucks came out on each side and started fighting in the middle of the island, or the middle of the road. It was so cool, just seeing those little bitty deer. And there's a refuge that we were driving through, and we could not find any deer. And so instead, we just went through people's neighborhoods, and when you ride through the neighborhoods, that's where you see them. We did not see a single one in the refuge. We saw all 32 of them in people's yards, just hanging out. I mean, they're like little dogs. People would be sitting in their yards, and they would just be sitting there kind of hanging out with them. Are they as tall as a goat? Yeah, probably about as tall as a goat. A small goat, though. Like one of the goats that you see dressed up in pajamas. Like an adult one of those. Oh, well, a grown one, the biggest buck we saw was probably about the size just like a regular goat. But then there was probably some, you know. One of them the smallest one we saw was probably about 30 pounds. All seriousness. The biggest buck that we saw maybe was 80, 75, 80 pounds. Like a bluesy rock sort of. Yeah, I know kind of what their music is now that I know who they are. So this is going to be interesting. Wyoming, and I see whitetail bigger than that every day. Yeah, I mean, heck, and here where I am, we see deer. You know, deer are born here bigger than almost a grown deer. There, I mean, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool just seeing them so small, and they did not care about you at all. Did I make a good shot on that? Figured it was worth the shot. Oh yeah, we shot him right in the face. He's not gonna die. If you're wondering, mule deer are bigger than whitetail, yeah, I knew that. They're a lot bigger. They're bigger than whitetail everywhere. Body, antler. Did I spell that right? Yeah, you spelled it right. Everything looks right. Oops, let me get out of the tree. We have a lease right by the river, so it floods every year, and we get different herds of deer every year. That's pretty cool, having something, you know, a different herd come in every year. But at the same time, it's like you can't really manage them, if that makes sense. We had a symmetrical 10 show up last night, which was huge. Like, he's big. So, we're hoping we can maybe put him down. Have to see. Yeah, but you can't watch them grow. Yeah. It's like one of those, if you want to kill this deer, you have to get it done that year. There's no like, oh, this is a good 2-year-old, let's give him a few years. If you talk to your dad about going to Wyoming, yeah, so we actually talked about planning a Yellowstone trip today. Which I really should know this. Yellowstone's partly in Wyoming, right? Maybe. Or am I just making stuff up at this point? But anyway, it's somewhat similar, I would think. So we're trying to figure out and plan a Yellowstone trip. I've been playing Deer Hunter 2018 on my phone, and one of the regions is Wyoming, and I thought of you, America, when I was like playing on it. It's kind of interesting. Or it just like I was sitting there, I was like, oh look, I'm on Wyoming. No, it's entirely in Wyoming. Okay. I didn't know if I was being dumb or I didn't know. But yeah, we're planning on going to Yellowstone this summer. My dad and I are looking forward to it. LSU almost beat Bama today. Look, Bama is absolutely terrible this year. Well, they're good, but like in the standards that most people hold them to, they're not good. I'm an Alabama fan today, or I am an Alabama fan. I've always been one, and I personally think that we don't deserve to be in the playoffs this year. That's just me. When you go there, get a fishing license. We're gonna have lots of fun fishing. I'm gonna try to go fishing. My dad and I have definitely looked into that. Oh, I spooked whitetail. Oh, okay, that scared me at first. I thought I was looking at something a lot bigger than what I really was. But I didn't know that I had all these zones in here. So that's good to know. He ticked you off when he got sacked. I think I saw that play. I didn't even watch the game today. Just because I knew it was going to tick me off. Whether we won or lost or anything, it was going to make me mad. So I was like, I just didn't watch it. I mean, you are. Yeah, you're good. Did both of those die? Alright. This spot may have a buck. I know I shot one out of it. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I don't think Alabama. They're probably gonna be in the playoffs, because at the same time, I don't think they should. Georgia's gonna win the national championship this year, unless something crazy happens. I don't see any team being able to somewhat compete with Georgia. The closest team may be Alabama, and I don't even think they have a chance at beating Georgia. I'm a really faithful fan at the moment, but I think that's the truth. go up to the snow. If you come back here, go up to the snow. We go up to Lake Owen. Okay, I'm gonna remember all these lakes that you've been or that you've told me throughout the streams, so I know where to go fishing. I'm gonna go steal all your fish, catch all your fish. But if so, I'm really trying to think who would be my playoff teams. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Let's see. We'll go back to this spot and just see if anything else has showed up here. Read something how this season already has more upsets in the top 25 than any other season ever, around 60. I believe that. There is no, like, it's just random at this point. You have for sure set in stone Georgia's number one. I've thought they've been number one since probably week 2. And then you just have a jumble. Yeah, Michigan State lost today. One of the announcers in, I think, West Virginia, Illinois, I think they played today, called that Purdue was going to upset them, and they did. Love how we're singing songs in chat. That's awesome. Alright, I'm back. We'll probably still hear some voices in the background, but that's going to be all good in the world. Lacey's in here. She's going to be hanging out, probably chewing on everything and tearing stuff up again. Do 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 do. That's awesome. Are you in trouble? No, 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 no. I'm not in trouble. No. Not at all. Let's see. See, this is what the herd usually looks like. That's a decent buck in the back. That's not a bad... Okay. So we're going to go ahead and probably shoot all these deer. Well, no, it's 1050. Depends. We'll be able to probably shoot a few of them. So I'll take out one. I'll take out two. And then if we just wait here a few seconds. Your name is Brody. No, my name is not Brody. He was yelling at my dog. No, my dog's name's not Brody either. I've said my name on stream before. So we got two down. If we just give them a few minutes, they should all come, or most of them should come back, and we'll be able to get a few more bucks down. If he'll stand still, or if he'll give me a little bit better of a broadside angle, we'll take him. Just have to see. Come on. Or that guy will do it. If I can get my cross. Oh my gosh. There it is. Centennial, I'm guessing. I have an Italian blood, but a French name. How that be working? So, kind of coincidental. My name's Scottish, and apparently I found this out. We're like super distance to Scottish royalty, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Alright, so let me shoot all these deer, and then when we're waiting for them to come back, I need to shoot that guy. That's who I need to shoot. So we have 3 down right now. That's probably my best shot opportunity. Did we get him? Yeah, we did. So that should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a buck? We'll kill this one. On 1 second. Alright, we have 6 deer that we have to go get now. Alright, so let me go to Centennial. We'll try that one first. Centennial. Hey, can we get a Go Braves? For their win in the World Series. That was fun to watch. Small town in Albany County. Let me look at some images. That's what I usually look at. It's like a cool little spot. Just a cool little town. With the mountains and stuff in the background. Go Braves. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Francisville, Louisiana. Let's see, Francisville, Louisiana. I'm getting pictures like old mansions and stuff. Go Bengals. Only like them because of Joe Burrow. I can get that. Alright, so we have 6 whitetail. 1. How has Joe Burrow's NFL career been going? I haven't really kept up with it. I know Derrick Henry was going really good this year, or in the past few years, and then he got hurt. Myrtle's Plantation. I saw something about that, and is referred to as the most haunted place in the U.S. That's kind of. We'll use the word cool to describe that. So that was supposed to be our big boy, and he was not really that big. 3rd best in the league. Heck yeah. So he got MVP status. All right. I'm happy for him with that. I always liked Joe Burrow. He seemed like a good guy. I mean, I didn't really necessarily like him when he played Alabama, but I think he looked pretty good. Or he seemed like, you know, a respectable young man. Look up Fort Laramie. I feel like I've already looked up Fort Laramie. I'm pretty sure I have. Bengals are 5-3. I don't really keep up with NFL that much, so I wouldn't know. I usually keep up with college a lot more. Alright, so what do y'all want me to go hunt? Because we have really... Because, I mean, I can try closing my game and we can do another whitetail run. Or we can hunt anything else. I'm up for anything. And Jamar Chase is the only rookie receiver to have 800 yards in 7 games. That's pretty good, statistically speaking. I don't either, but I like Joe Burrow. I don't mind this. I like Whitetail. Okay. So, and then I'm going to reset the time and close my game out. Y'all know. Alright, so we have mule deer. And we have whitetail. Okay. So, I'm going to pick a number. We'll make it interesting. We're going to go 1 through 20. Whoever gets it closest. Alright, I've got the number picked out in my head right now. So, I'm not going to cheat. I'm honest. I'm trustworthy. Whoever picks closest, you get one guess. 1 through 20. Whoever gets it closest, that's what I'll hunt. I've got my number set in stone. Alright, Midway says 8. We'll see what America says. Love you too, Mom. Good night. 16. So the number was 13. Oh yeah, I'll just get a little intermission from my mom. Hey, Mom. So yeah, so the number was 13, so America got it. So we'll go hunt some mule deer, we'll clear up some pressure for whitetail, and then we'll go back and hunt some more whitetail. How about that? So let's see. Probably still gonna have to close my game out, and y'all know that my game sometimes doesn't like it. When I close it out, it likes to crash the stream, so if the stream crashes, we'll be right back. Let's see what this chat says. Will you ever do a face reveal?